So these are just some of the things that we are going to see as we move out of this church age and we move into this kingdom age that we are moving in. And why am I telling you these things? Why am I even bothering to tell you these things? The reason why I'm telling you these things, people, is because we are going to be that shift. We have to be prepared to move, and moving can sometimes be uncomfortable. Moving can be scary. Moving can be challenging. But we have to be ready for a challenge. Things that we're going to see as we transition. And I will go more into some of these concepts as we go through the weeks. I'm really just kind of laying the foundation today. So number one that's going to happen, the great church migration. Think of wildebeest going across the plains. That's right. Many people are going to leave their churches. It's going to be a mark of this kingdom age transition. Many people are going to leave the churches that they're in, and they're going to move to centers of discipleship. Churches that are equipping, churches that are training. They're going to move to places where there are more authentic expressions of what church is, of church life, of family life. Because there is a desire in many in the body to be family, real family. Not just family in name only, brother so-and-so and sister so-and-so. I've often thought if we really lived as family, we probably wouldn't be calling each other brother so-and-so and sister so-and-so, because that's not how you speak to your brother or sister. So this is one of the things that's going to happen. The great church migration. And okay, again, this has been with me for about 7 years, and I'm only really releasing it like this now, and you know, whatever comes, but it has to be said. It's time for the church to be trained. It's time for the church to be equipped. It's time for the church to be released. And because of that, many churches that exist at the moment that don't get on with this move of the Spirit are going to find themselves losing members, losing people that are in the church, because the Spirit of God is going to initiate a church migration where people are going to get up and move and find themselves in the places that they need to be. Because there are many of us, if we're honest, that you're capped out where you are. We are literally capped out in the places that we are in. And there are many of us that are in this place right now where it's like, I know that there is something that God has for me, and I kind of know what it is to do, but there's an equipping and a training that I need to be able to step into what God needs me to do, and I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it around me right now. There are many people right now that you are in places where you are going to church just because you know that you need to go to church, but actually, apart from the actual going to go, you're not even sure why you are where you are. Many of you are going to be part of that church migration. Many of you are going to be charged, because you know what? There's only one church, and it belongs to Jesus Christ. It belongs to Jesus Christ, and it's time for the people of God to find themselves where they need to be, to be trained, to be equipped, and to be released.